Well, I'm over here at the river and got some good news, I think, right here. Trap's gone, and look at here. This here's a freshly chewed, cut sapling right here. That tells me a beaver went up there, cut something, I was dragging it down here, right here at the slide. Got grabbed, so I'll go down there and get him out. And you know, maybe I missed him, maybe I got a coon or something, but seeing that sapling there, I have a beaver. That's kind of the only thing I have. But here's where stuff gets weird. Got a coon right here, floating on the top. This is what's weird. He's not drowned, or he's not at the end of the drown line anyways. And I think the reason is because I used this makeshift stake, and when he got caught, he was able to get this end of the drowning cable off of the stake and was able to come over here and mess with stuff, and then he messed with my conibear, set it off. So that's kind of on me. Should have put a better stake over here on this end, but I just kind of, I didn't have any other stakes with me, and I was wanting to get 3 traps set, and so should have done it right the first time, but oh well. All right, so I'm not gonna reset any of these traps. Well, I'll show you this beaver real quick. Another really good sized beaver. Good size tail on them. The reason I'm not resetting traps is because I just put a massive hole in my waders right there, and look at that. And to be honest with you, it's a little cold right now. This water is not super warm, and I don't feel like being wet and miserable the rest of the day, so I'll wait to reset them. Do that tomorrow. Try to get this hole patched if I can. If I can't get it patched, well then I'm just gonna have to make do and reset them tomorrow, because I'm gonna keep trapping. But I knew I'd poke a hole in my waders eventually, but that's not what I wanted to do. That water is super cold. Like that's some ice cold water. I do okay in the cold, but I already did my time checking beaver traps with no waders, just waiting out there. I'm not about that life. Not about that life, so I'll catch you on a minute. Alright, so it's the next day. It's been raining all morning. If we caught anything, it's gonna be a little soggy. They're saying it's gonna snow later today. I don't know if I buy that, but we'll see. But hopefully, since it was raining, stuff was moving last night before the rain came. Yeah, pretty much I think all the traps are ready to go, you know, for this change of weather. But since it's raining after it's done raining, like tomorrow or something, and maybe it gets a little drier, we will we'll have to re-lure everything, since all the scent's gonna be washed away. I'll show y'all real quick this set. Every time I'm like, oh, I got 2 more traps to check, or I got traps over here by this dead calf. I've never actually showed. I've always forgotten to video or show y'all. this spot, so I'll show you real quick. So they fed cows here, so I don't think I'll be catching anything. And this trap over here, so I'm on this good trail here, going back in there, and see there's that dead calf stuff's been eaten on. But trap was set off by a deer. I'll say there's that gross dead calf. And this trap here, since it's flipped over, since the trap was flipped over, that means a coon was there. Coons will flip it over. They'll be digging around, and if they find that trap, they'll flip it over. So if a little bit of the trap's dug up, it could be a coyote, but if it's traps up out of the bed, and it's flipped over like upside down or messed with like that, it's just like 90% chance it's a coon. But all right, see if we got anything else in our other traps. It's not raining terrible, it's kind of a drizzle right now, so glad it's not getting too bad, because it would suck checking traps in pouring rain. But the good news is, if we do get snow, we will, this trap's empty. But if we do get snow, you'll be able to see all the tracks. So you'll be able to look down and see all the animals that just walked right by your trap and that you didn't catch. And you can feel really sad inside and kind of question why you're even trapping, and kind of just, you know, feel real sad. But also, even if it doesn't snow, this mud will tell me a lot too. After the rain, I can come by, and after it finishes raining and tomorrow I'm checking traps, I'll be able to see all the tracks in the mud, see what the critters were doing. This trap here is empty. Nothing in that one. Whenever I set a trap, I just like to leave it. You know, once you bait it, you lure it, you just leave that trap there. Don't come by and keep rebaiting it. I mean, even if it's been a week, just leave it. All that scent's still there, they can all smell it. And if there's a coyote track there, like a coyote track on the edge of your trap, you know, he was just not feeling it that day, you know what I mean? He came up smelling it, but he just wasn't feeling it. So don't re-lure, and don't think you did anything wrong. He just wasn't interested right then. So I like to kind of go up to the trap, check it, see, make sure, you know, it's not dug up or something, but for the most part, I just leave him alone. This one here is empty. I'm a little surprised. This one I kind of wonder what's going to happen, since it's kind of a bowl that they have to step in. Since it's that bowl they got to step in, they might fill up with water. It might wash out a little bit if we get a whole bunch of rain. And this one up here doesn't have anything. All right, these are empty. We got to go check those two at the pond, and then check traps by the river. The beaver traps I set off, or were already set off, so since I got that hole in my waders, those will I'll wait a little bit, try to get my waders patched, and then I'll go reset them. But that'll be tomorrow or something like that. But catch you in a bit. Something I've started to kind of realize is I keep trying to compare this year to last year. And like I say, last year I was just raking in coyotes like there was no tomorrow. But, oh, well, speaking of coyotes, I definitely got one up here finally. That's awesome. What I was saying is last year there's coyotes everywhere. And this year there's just, I don't see coyotes like I did last year. But I mean, I say that and speak of the devil. Soggy coyote, boys. He is not having it. That's a great looking coyote. A little small, so he's definitely young, or she. But, oh. I don't want to assume, you know. But that's a great front foot catch. He is pissed. Woo! Did you see that? So yeah, he's not having it. But great looking coyote. Coyotes have got to be my favorite thing to trap, for sure. They're just awesome. Like, beaver are fun, but like when you walk up to a trap and you see them jumping around, dancing, there's just not much else like it. But yeah, like I say, this year there's just I'm not catching as many coyotes as I was last year, but I'm starting to pick up a little bit. Like I say, that weather, I kind of would have been surprised if I didn't catch anything today, but it was just the weather, I guess, you know, moving. They were moving and I caught them. But like I say, I caught a bobcat here before the first episode. So a couple days before my first episode, I caught a bobcat here. I'd caught a coon here. And this trap had been just sitting for about a week, maybe. You know, let that scent dissipate and got us a great looking coyote here. So we'll get this guy taken care of and we'll get back with you. All right, got that coyote taken care of. I'm not gonna remake that set today. It's still raining, it's gonna be snowing, allegedly. There's just no point. I'm gonna put, you know, I'll get it all fixed up and it's gonna be just miserable trying to bed that trap in all this mud anyways, but I'll get all that bait and lure in there and it's just gonna keep raining and it's just gonna wash all that scent away. So I'm just gonna be wasting my time basically to remake it right now. But this coyote, not a very big coyote, but definitely kind of chunky. He's eating pretty good. It's a young coyote, but he's definitely pretty chunky. So he's been eating good, living high on the hog over here. Probably eating all small game like rabbits, squirrels, and quail, turkeys, you know, so trying to help those other critters out by taking care of these coyotes and coons and stuff. But definitely a good morning so far. Catch you at the next trap. That trap's empty. Got one more to check here. Like I said, that trap over there that I caught the coyote in by the river, that one's empty. I feel kind of good about this one up here with that calf. I mean, I think if a coyote went by the trap, I would have caught it. So, you know what I mean? Like, if I didn't catch anything, it's because there's no coyotes that came by. Is what I think about that one. But we'll see. Catch you in a minute. All right, this trap's empty. Not seeing any tracks really here, so I think a skunk came by last night at that trap, judging from my trail camera. But nothing there, so hey, I got a coyote, can't complain. Can't complain at all, really, especially after not catching anything for a long time. So happy with it. Yeah, so like I say, I got the one coyote. All the other sets are still working. Gonna have to rebait and relure everything after it's finished raining tomorrow or whenever it stops. But got a coyote, so I can't complain. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all later.